The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus said to his disciples, "Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. Stop judging, and you will not be judged. Stop condemning, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and gifts will be given to you. A good measure, packed together, shaken down, and overflowing will be poured into your lap. For the measure with which you measure will in return be measured out to you." Brothers and sisters, the Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Please be seated.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Do not judge me because I am not a book. Narinig niyo na po ba yun? Do not judge me because I am not a book. O narinig niyo na po ba yung kantang I am beautiful no matter what they say? Words can't bring me down. I am beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. O narinig niyo na po ba yung mga salitang hindi mo ako kilala? Kung narinig niyo na po yung mga yan, at malamang sa malamang, narinig niyo na yung mga yan. Ito po ay produkto ng isang movement na umiiral sa ating society ngayon. Ito yung tinatawag na self-esteem movement. Self-esteem movement. And ang pinaka-ugat ng self-esteem movement na ito, yung pinaka-core niya, ay of course yung bigyang confidence yung individual o yung tao na ipakita yung kanyang tunay na sarili, yung kanyang uniqueness. At bukod doon, ang epekto nito ay ang prinsipyo na hindi tayo pwedeng manghusga. Kahit sino man tayo. Iiwasan dapat ang panghuhusga. And I tell you, my dear brothers and sisters, this movement, maraming tumatangkilik. Malamang nga, marahil tayong lahat dito tumatangkilik sa movement na ito, self-esteem movement. Do not judge me. Do not judge me. At alam niyo kung sino yung pinakitinamaan ng movement na ito? Alam niyo kung sino yung parang motivation sa self-esteem movement na ito? Kilala niyo? Malamang kilala nyo. Ang ating simbahan. Ang ating simbahan. Siya ang kinakalaban ng movement na ito. Bakit? Well, our church has always been seen to be very strict, even very judgmental. Hindi ba? Na because of this movement, anong nangyari? Uy, tayong simbahan ngayon hindi na basta-basta makapagsabi sinong tama, sinong mali. That seemingly there is a variety even of morals. Ano yung kasalanan, ano yung hindi kasalanan. Marahil kasalanan para sa iba, hindi kasalanan para sa akin. Basta do not judge. Di ba? Para mapalabas yung totoong sarili. Self-esteem, ika nga. Parang maganda pakinggan, ano? Kaya nga tayo takot na takot manghusga. Ayaw natin manghusga. Pero nakakatuwa. At ako'y naku-curious. Kasi on the one hand, allergic tayo dun sa panghuhusga. Ayaw natin na mayroong nanghuhusga. Halimbawa yung simbahan, na kung titingnan natin, ang nasa likod ng simbahan ay ang ating Panginoong Diyos. Kaya nga ang sinisisi in the end ay ang ating Panginoong Diyos. Sinasabing meron tayong Diyos na very judgmental. Now, on the one hand, ganyan yung tinatangkilik, ayaw manghusga. But on the other hand, parang meron tayong clamor sa panghuhusga din. Parang kakaiba na sabay-sabay itong dalawa. Ayaw manghusga, but at the same time, gustong-gusto yung panghuhusga. Bakit sinasabi kong gustong-gusto natin yung panghuhusga? Titingnan natin yung mga variety show na meron tayo ngayon sa palabas, sa TV. Anong karamihan meron tinatangkilik? Yung mga merong hurado, hindi ba? Halimbawa yung mga contests, singing contest, dance contest, ay very effective yung merong mga hurado. At mas effective pa siya kung merong hurado na talagang matindi kung magbigay ng judgment. Ang pangit mong sumayaw. Hindi ka bagay sa contest na ito. Magaling ka pero tinatangkilik natin. Very affected tayo kapag ka napapanood natin yung bagay na yon. Kaya parang kakaiba. Bakit sinasabi natin on the one hand, ayaw nating manghusga, pero on the other hand, interesado tayo lagi kapag ka merong panghuhusga. So the question is, to judge or not to judge? That is the question. And so we ask, bakit kaya ganon? Bakit kaya ganon? Na parang nalilito yata tayo sa kung anong gusto natin. Ayaw ba talaga nating manghusga o gusto natin? Bakit kaya ganon yung reality natin? One bishop said, whenever a true Christian value or whenever a true religious value is pressed, ibig sabihin, yung ayaw palabasin o pinipigilan, whenever this true Christian value is pressed, it comes up high in disguise of other things or in another manner. Ibig sabihin, kung totoo yung Christian value na yon, kahit anong pigil pa yung gawin natin dyan, kahit anong movement pa yung gagawin natin dyan, lalabas at lalabas yan. Marahil sa ibang muka, marahil sa ibang paraan. Which I think, this is the reason why merong ganitong klaseng phenomenon sa society natin. Ayaw manghusga, but at the same time, interesado tayo sa panghuhusga. This tells us, my dear brothers and sisters, that we still recognize that judgment or to judge is very important, not only to ourselves, but even to our communities, to our society. Na hindi pwedeng walang panghuhusga. Meron talaga dapat. Kaya nga lumalabas yung interest doon kahit na napakalakas ng movement na bawal manghusga. Meron talaga. Kasi nga, it's a value that you could not stop. It's a religious, it's a Christian value that you cannot suppress. Sa sobrang importante niya, hindi natin pwedeng pigilan. Kaya nga ang simbahan, hindi pwedeng pigilan na magbibigay ng panghuhusga. Kaya nga ang ating Panginoong Diyos, maghuhusga Father, nakakatakot naman po yung sinasabi ninyo. Ayaw ko pong mahusgahan. I tell you, my dear brothers and sisters, do not be afraid to be judged, especially if it is God who is judging us. Why is that? Ano ba yung panghuhusga ng Diyos? Tanong nga natin, ano ba yung panghuhusga ng Diyos? What is the judgment of God? My dear brothers and sisters, if we talk about judgment and the judgment of God, it is simply this. It is a truth-telling. That's it. That is the judgment of God. A truth-telling. Saying to us the whole truth, the clear truth. And the effect of telling this truth is making afloat what is truly good and what is truly bad. Making it clear to all of us what is evil and what is holy. That is judgment. And I don't think there is something wrong with that. Pinapalabas lang ng Diyos kung ano yung tama at mali sa atin. Sinasabi ng klaro-klaro ng ating Panginoong Diyos kung ano yung makakabuti at makakasama sa atin. That's it. Do not think that the judgment of God is something that would condemn us. Do not think that the judgment of God is something that would see us as mga patapon o mga trash. That is not the judgment of God. Remember, God always sees us with mercy. Kaya rather na isipin natin pag tinitignan tayo ng Diyos, para tayong mga patapon o basura, isipin natin kapag tinitignan tayo ng judgment ng ating Panginoon, tinitignan tayo na parang mga raw materials na imperfect but very much potential in becoming holy, in becoming divine like Him. Basta mapalabas kung ano yung katotohanan, kung ano talaga yung masama, at kung ano talaga yung mabuti. Kaya, napaka-importante ang panghuhusga ng Diyos at huwag tayong matakot doon. In this Lenten season, all of us are called to a change of heart. And I think, my dear brothers and sisters, a very good opportunity for us to gain the change of heart is by embracing the judgment of God. By letting Him pour His light of truth upon us so that we may be able to see what is truly good in us, that we should always cultivate, and what is truly bad in us, that we should avoid and leave, so that we could focus on the goodness and the mercy of our loving God.